Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Tina and my channel is Leisure and Lace. I have another video with Traveler's Notebook Junk Journal to share with you. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for coming by and taking a peek. Here we go. I've got a glassine bag, some artist paper that you're given in Somerset Studio magazine sometimes, and I had saved this, some fabrics and other items. Like this was from a jewelry section. They had some stamped leather pieces that I grabbed at Hobby Lobby. This is some upcycled lace from my granddaughter's dress. She had a total lace dress, so I snagged that. It was tied with this. This is like my third time trying to do this video, so I'm not even sure what you call this. It is off of this roll of something I got a long time ago from somewhere, probably an estate sale. There you go. If you know what it's called, let me know. But I thought it was pretty cool, and I liked tying it up with that. So here we go. Running through it, I have coffee dyed and non-coffee dyed papers throughout, stamping, ephemera, tags, etc. And I'll talk about them as I go. Here's an envelope that I got at a scrapbooking store. Love it. I might do a little bow or something. Added a little paper here, and you can, put little pieces of ephemera and stuff. Athletics tape. I left it. I thought it was fine to have that there. Didn't bother me. I like it actually, and it's pretty strong, so it's a pretty strong junk journal. Webster's pages, very distressed on its own, so I didn't need to do anything. But I did glue it down because it's pretty flimsy and thin, and then I just did some stamping. Here is a merchandise bag that I got at a store. I saved it. Actually, my daughter got it, but I made one of these little tuck spots, little envelope packages out of it, and then more tuck spots, and then of course here, and then I've decorated it, and then I've glued it down onto some handmade paper that I have had for a long time, and I thought it went really well with this book. Copy dyed paper. I've used a Tim Holtz ephemera piece and did that. And the other side you can write. A funny thing about myself, I love making these journals, and I mean they're wonderful, and I could be creative and do all sorts of stuff, but in all actuality I don't really journal, so it's kind of weird to me, and I'm like, I wonder if anybody else is like that. I just love making the things. And I do have a friend that's giving me a journal here soon that I will come on here and show you. She does amazing work, and I kind of showed her some things, and she is just like taken off with it. And so she ended up making me a journal, and wait until you see it. I'll let you know when I do. Anyway, she doesn't journal, but I'm going to use that journal. The reason why I was telling you that is because I will use it to, I probably would do maybe some little journaling, maybe just like a quick little jot of something that happened, or save pictures, or I like to save quotes, stuff like that, I think, so I can just go in and go, oh, my day feels better after reading that quote. One of those, I think. So there's another option for using these journals. Tim Holtz, vocab, vintage lace, more papers, stamping, from the 90s, one of those packets where you have all these pages that you do scrapbooking back then, so I folded it up and made some pockets, and here's a vellum envelope and a tag that I made. I'm going to add a little charm there. I forgot to do that. Stamping, some of those bank envelopes that I love, little card. Use the chunks that I punch out of different things. I actually used them to make a little tab pull out. This is an ephemera from another paper. I can't remember the name, but here's some canvas, and you can write on this actually. And this was inspired by Tracie Fox. Tracie Fox LoveJunkJournals on YouTube. Please go check out her channel. She's an awesome lady. She is so kind and sweet. I love listening to her. She has tons of tutorials and all kinds of goodness up on her channel. Go check her out and subscribe. She's awesome. Back of this, I stitched cardstock that you can write on. You can write on here, and just little decorative pieces, touches. Here is a charm little set that I made, and I'm using the little miniature bobby pins. I just like them. Not that I wouldn't use anything else, but this charm was, I used, I don't know if you've ever seen it, Mod Podge. It's a dimensional glue, kind of like using what do you call it, resin, which I've used before, but I didn't this time. I just wanted to do some quick little charms to put in here. Anyway, it's fun. Some lace, some back of that paper, Webster Dictionary. These are, I'm going to try to hurry up here, those guest book pages that I did in my last video. More vocab, tuck spot. Love using those actually. I'm glad I purchased them at a flea market. In the center here, I have a little key that I've tied on to the string from stitching. Little stamping going on. Here I've upcycled a tag from clothing or pottery that my daughter purchased. I told her to save the tags because I'm like, I can use those. I can remake them, revamp them, whatever. And so I have. So here's some more canvas, and I've stamped on there. Anyway, there you go. These are some bags that I purchased at Target a long time ago. I wish I would have gotten more, but I don't have too many more. Plus I used them in a class that I did with students. So this is something I did, and I really want to show you. I'm not going to show you until the end. Okay? And I'll show you what the inspiration was from and show you what's inside, which isn't, the outside looks better than what's on the inside, but I'll show you. Moving on, other side of that, some little cards and papers, and it's that bank envelope that I love using. Can't wait to show you that book from my friend. It's so pretty. Here's a collaging, so to speak. It's a paint chip card. Sometimes they have larger ones. I'm not sure what brand, but I used it and stamped it and did a little collaging with the paper and stamping, etc. And it's pinned on here with one of those bulb pins, but you can take it off. And then on the back, I would have, as we can see, Kills brand, I would have gone over, I might even add like another piece of paper over that to hide that. Here's that other side of the scrapbooking book pages. A little tuck spot here, the stamp on canvas, tags, cards. These were some receipt type of ephemera that my son-in-law, he works in mine, gold mining, and he gave these to me. I'm like, oh yeah. So I made myself some little, I don't know what you call them. They're kind of a tag, I guess. I don't know. But you can write on there, use some Tim Holtz flowers, and there you go. Pretty cool. I love it. I love using all different kinds of papers and stuff. Here I've upcycled a Chili's bag. I went in there one time, I'm like, ooh, look, there's bags. And the lady gave me a bunch. And we gave her a very good review. Not just because she gave me a bunch of those bags, but she was a good waitress. But yeah, that was pretty awesome. Here's another tuck spot. And then some stamping, a flower. I'm going to hurry up here. I hope things don't run out on me. I upcycled this little sewing kit, and I'm going to make some more of these where you put papers in them. So you can use those to journal on. It's just a little cute idea. I'm going to do some of those. Library card that I folded over, and then I made another little charm bobby pin. This one was glued on top. It's not dangly, so I like that. Pages, more pages. A little tuck spot here. Okay, and then it folds out. And then here, another Tracie Fox inspired piece. It's a canvas pocket where I've done some napkin decoupaging and love it. She's got a canvas tag tutorial, and she also has like another tutorial where she uses tracing paper, and I'm gonna have to watch them again because she's so inspiring and so smart and creative and clever and wonderful, all wonderfulness. Anyway, that's inspired by her. And then I've made some little tags. I love these. These are actually vintage ledger paper that I used the scraps to make these little pieces. And then here I've taken another clothing tag and I've added paper on the back. I went ahead and left that. I thought it was fine. You could cover something up. It had the chain. I'm like, I can't throw it away. I have to use it. So there you go. And I need to get right back in here to show you this little piece. And take a look. I'm going to pull it out here using a Tim Holtz little tag. I'm going to untie this and move this out of the way. Pull this over here. I hope you guys like it. I just thought it was something fun. I have something else that's going on too that's similar, but not the exact same. So, inspiration, show you this, came from a gift card, little holder, okay? So, I made myself I used that same cardstock from inside on that guest check piece, and I made myself one of these. There you go, there's the back. I stitched around. I added some, I upcycled like some bag paper, and I used some vintage lace up here, and I did glue this down, but you probably don't have to, but that's what I did with this. I plan on, instead of needing to tie and untie, I'm going to use some of those magnets that Jivid had talked about in her videos, those little tiny neodymium magnets, and I think that would be awesome. And then I would like add a bow, charm, or whatever, whoops, you know, on there. Instead of having to tie it up all the time, I think that's what I would do. It would look like it would be tied up, but it's actually held down with a magnet. So you can journal inside, you can journal all over, you can add quotes, and I'm going to do something like that. But there you go. I mean, that is the journal that I just finished. Glad to share it with you. Thank you for coming by, and please join me again. I hope to get some more videos up here sometime. My next one will probably be doing a video on some finds that I found at a flea market, and I'll just share those with you. And then I'm also working on a couple of other books. Hopefully one will be I'll be doing and finishing up sooner than later. So thank you again. I appreciate everybody's support and kindness, and I'll see you. Goodbye.